myself. I see the world on a rocking horse of time. I see the words in the like you. Somehow I'll ride the wave where it takes me. I'll hold the pain, release me. Can you see this now? I am myself like you. Somehow, yeah, I went up in the dark for you to speak to me. I'm opened up. Release me. Release me. with money to buy. Good evening, everybody. It's Saturday night. Mr. Michael McCready right there getting us going. Hey, we've been looking forward to this for a long time, to come down here and get to play, and now it's the last night of 2, and time has gone quickly. We're gonna live in the present if you'd like to join us. Thursday was great, let's make Saturday even better. With me! Come on! Come on! Come on! Could've tuned in, but he tuned out. A bedtime knocking could save it. You're alone in a corridor waiting locked out. He got up out on there, ran for hundreds of miles. It made it to the ocean, had a smoke in a tree. The wind rose up, set him down on his knees. Yeah, yeah. I went in Christian like a fist in a jar. Delivered in wings, said, look at me now. I'm tired with this easy stroll. To share his key to the locks on the chains that he saw everywhere. Oh, but first he was stripped, then he was stabbed by a faceless man. Yeah, fucker! He's still stabbed. He still gives his loving just the Lord in the streets is the love that he is. Sometimes I see the strange spot in the sky, a human being that was given to fly. nice to see you. Hey, can I just check out on everybody? Everybody up top, you good? This close to the beach, you're starting to feel like a lifeguard up here. Everybody's good. Okay, here's a sign that says shows equals 140, tambourines, nothing. I feel so bad for you. Fuck off. That's just the part where I'm mean to you before I'm nice to you at the end. If I don't forget, yeah, see. Hold on one second. What's going on there? There's some kind of activity, some lifeguarding needing to take place right over in that corner. Do we have somebody on the case? Can I get a... Okay, you're good? Okay, we'll talk for a second until you get your wits about you. It's not the guy in the Aaron Judge jersey, is it? Because you're causing trouble just by wearing that jersey. All right, no, leave him alone. He seems all right. Just keep your eye on him. You know, we were looking at the history of our group, and it was almost 23 years ago, exactly to the very date, because on the 22nd of April in 1992, we played our first gig in Florida in St. Petersburg. The 23rd, we played in Miami. And then the 24th, we played this tiny little club called The Edge. Remember? And they had, is it still there? Oh, it's a brothel. But it was much like this, just very, 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 very small. And there was a I-beam that came across this way, and then in the middle, and I climbed up on the I-beam, and then the big head security guy, which looked a lot like that guy in the Aaron Judge jersey, very similar. He didn't know who the fuck I was because he wasn't paying attention to the 8 songs we had already played. And he was climbing out on the thing, wanting to kill me. So, right when he was about to grab me, I leapt off, the crowd caught me, and I was floating around on my back. I just gave him... So, if anybody was there that night, I've been meaning to thank you all these years. Thanks for the rescue. All right, this is modern history. This one's called Dark Matter. Student left from her eyes, drink the blood from my heart, and all of this dark matter. I want to insist, break the thoughts in our mind. We're losing time, dark matter. Deploy the demigods, King Diamond to be scorned. The dialogue, your word against the law. It's strange these days when everybody right, thank you very much. It's Mr. Stone Gossard on the guitar. Alone, listless, breakfast table in an otherwise empty room. Young girl, violins, zero rolling tin stones, and how mother reads aloud, tries to understand it, tries to make her proud. Yeah. The shades go down into her head, painted room, can't deny there's something wrong. Don't call me daughter, not fit to the picture kept will deny me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me. Kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to be the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me. This song is not for you. All that sacred that comes from you. Oh, dedications, not even true. Oh, and with no power and so much to do, we still remember. Why don't they? Don't you? This is not more. This is not more, yeah. This is not more, yeah. Never was for you. This is not more. This is not more, yeah. Never, yeah. Hey, thank you. Oh, look at that that's a young girl there. How you doing? You know, I would really, it's a very young, she seems safe. She's got her headphones on. It would really piss that one lady, this young woman here that's been to 170 shows, it'd be really piss her off if I gave you a tambourine right now. Look, we're just getting going and we don't know when we'll be back to this part of the country again, so you know how sometimes you're a better surfer simply because the waves are good? You're giving us great surf tonight. Thanks very much. See, this song, you know, in the paper the other night, it said, the local paper said about the show on Thursday, it said not to take away from any of the other fellows, but Mike McCready was an absolute arson on stage. So that was all. It was all fun and games until Ron DeSantis and the Attorney General overreacted and tried to arrest him last night and get him to a prison in El Salvador. But we were able to get him out of that situation, probably because he's white and he has money. So let's be careful and not just look out after ourselves, but look out for our brothers out there. These are tricky times. Mike McCready, what do you got tonight? What are you gonna burn down tonight?
Saturdays
One more time for Mr. Mike McCready. And you know what it takes to start the fire? Well, a couple pieces of wood helps, but you can't really get it going unless you got one of the greatest drummers on the planet fueling the fire for so many years now. And every night, just as good, if not better than ever. The one, the only, the extraordinary Mr. Matt Cameron. And his wife, April, she's an amazing person, amazing mom, incredible viola player. She's here tonight too, so let's hear it for April and Matt Cameron. All right, this is one that we recorded fairly recently. It's called Scared of Fear. Terrified. engine man for public show, swept out through the cracks beneath the door. Holier than thou, surrendered, executed. Anyhow, skull is all, cigar box on the floor. Lemon yellow Hey, good singing, everybody. Pretty fucking. What's that? Okay. Whatever you said. You just said we could use some wine or we could do some lines. One of those two. It sounded like the first, but he looks more like he likes the latter. I'm just saying, the haircut says, yeah. But maybe it's not, because then that means that you would have seen a mirror in the last couple of years, and maybe you haven't. I'm just saying. You know what they say, when I fuck with somebody, that means I really like it. Then you know you're doing good. Yeah, you're right. You deserve a glass of wine for that. You do. Maybe one of the other shows. Okay, so I'm switching up the list a little bit. I had an idea. Because are you traitors or are you faithful? Back on the wall says living and breathing tears taking a turn. And all I taught her was everything. That's all. All I know, she gave me all that she wore. happiness real when happiness is shared? And healing can be real when the sadness is shared. That's some very, very good singing there. We're gonna play a song. This might be the last time you'll hear it on this tour. We've only played it when one of our kids is in the audience in attendance. But you know, if you think about it. You know, we've been in this group for 34 years. Don't ask Mike, he's not good at math, but 34. And that's over half of our lives. And we never thought 32 years ago, or 30 years, or even 20 years ago, that our songs, or some of them, would be informed from the point of view of being a parent. Because if you go back 34 years, Mike was working at a pizza place, Jeff was pouring coffee, Matt worked at Kinko's, Stone, you worked at the hardware store? Part-time? Josh Klinghoffer, well, you were probably in your room playing guitar. Were you making your first record at 15? What were you doing?
Kinda. Kinda. I was hanging pictures of you guys up on my wall. Very, very methodically.
Let's hear it for the great Josh Klinghoffer. Well, you know what? And then something funny happened the other day. My daughter, they're both here tonight, and my wife. She was in California at a benefit, and she met the actor Zach Galifianakis, and he was introduced to her, and then he said, "Oh, I've always wanted to know." He told her. He asked, "Have you ever sung to your dad, 'Don't Call Me Daughter'?" He's good that way. So this will be the last time on tour. We'll sing it unless they surprise me at another one. But I also, when we're talking about kids, there's a whole bunch of good ones. Well, they're all good in the whole bunch. But also, I'm not going to name names but Mike McCready's oldest, he and his wife Ashley, she just got accepted to one of the best colleges in the whole planet. And I'm so proud of her, Kyle. And they say the apple doesn't fall from the tree. That apple rolled down a fucking hill. All right. So, for all you parents out there, you know it ain't easy. It's not easy taking care of them, and it's not easy letting go. This song's called Special. Come on. special. Waiting, watching the clock is 4 o'clock. It's got to stop. Tell him, take no more. She practices her speech as he opens the door. She rolls over, pretends to sleep as he looks her over. Cause she dreams in red. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. There's no one else who needs to know. She tells herself back when she was smooth and strong, waiting for the world to come along. But she knew it Mississippi's gold. She lies and says she's in love with him. Can't find a better man. She dreams in color. dark as this world until you get in. Leave a message inside. Cuddle in your voice one last time. Daily my feeling is good. Be my tongue by you. Would you hit me? Would you hit me? Oh. There ain't gonna be any middle anymore. And of course I'm going home. Ain't tickets to my place. Good singing. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Mike McCready.
Mr. Ledbetter right there.
Hey, this is the part where usually we go in the back and we argue about the rest of the set. Hi, Chris Chelios. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stay out here because I'd rather just. You know what else I do? What we do back there is we grab a quick sip of wine. So if you don't mind, I might just. Well, here's a Saturday night, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood. I also catch my breath right about now, so if you don't mind, I'm going to do that as well. But I'm not having a cigarette, I'll tell you that. That's not... you know, there was a guy named Steve. He's here with his friends. Oh. Steve raised his hand. He said, "That's me, that's me." Oh, actually, no, it's not me. Good on you. But he was brought here by his good pals, and he's been to many dozens of shows, and he wanted a song called "Hard to Imagine." But since we couldn't play that one tonight, I'm gonna invite Steve and his friends to one of the other shows on this tour, so we can make sure we can do right by him. So. Hopefully that will work out in your schedules. I got another nice note. There's a young girl named Michaela. And Michaela, you should know, wherever you are, that your mom, Nicole, is pretty damn special and was thinking about you and was able to get a note to us in order to wish you, Michaela, a happy 16th birthday. Care of your mom, Nicole. I hope you're out there somewhere. Oh, I think we have a winner. There she is. All right, happy birthday, Michaela. Nice to meet you. And there's another young man. He's 15. His birthday's on May 1st. His dad didn't even leave his own name, but he brought him down here from just north of Asheville, North Carolina, where they got beat to shit by the hurricanes last fall. So this was a reward and coming up on his 15th birthday. Young Ben, you're out there somewhere, so happy birthday, Ben. And we have one final toast tonight. There's a couple that it's their 30th show they've been to together. But the most important part is that they are also celebrating their 30th wedding anniversary. And that's Holly and Jim, wherever you are. Congratulations, happy anniversary. And And you know that's one of the secrets to a long marriage is good taste in music. I'll just say that. I think we could bring this down just a little bit. And then can I just tell you one more? You know, I won't be able to do this. We won't be able to do this at some of the other shows because it's going to feel bigger. But can I just tell you this little story here? It's personal and intimate. But a couple weeks ago, I went to the grocery store, and for some reason I seen, yeah, whatever. I just, for whatever reason, I just had to get my fruits and vegetables and protein and get the fuck out of there. And I just wasn't kind of in the mood to be like hassled, even in a nice way. But so I go into the produce section and I get a couple things. I got my cart and then I look for a couple other things and then I keep moving and then sure enough I wasn't there that long and this guy, he started following me and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm just not in the mood today. And then I just kind of pretended like I didn't notice him, you know, and I just kept moving. So he was gonna have to catch up to me or something. I wasn't gonna turn around and make myself available. I'm just trying to grocery shop, you know. So, but now he's coming even stronger. I'm like, oh fuck, here he comes. And now he's got his wife with him. And they're running up and they're and I'm like, oh, here it comes. And they said, excuse me, I think you have our cart? That's a true story. The same fucking bananas and apples that I had, I didn't know. Gave him his cart back, Jesus. Sorry, he didn't know who the fuck I was. It's just the way I like it. Yes, I understand that every life must end. As we sit alone, I know someday we must go on. Oh, I'm a lucky man to count on both hands the ones I love. Some folks, they got one, yeah, others, they got none. Stay with me, oh, let's just breathe. My sins never gonna let me win. Under everything, just another human being. Oh, I don't wanna hurt. There's so much in this world to make us bleed. Stay with me. All I see. Did I say that I need you? Oh, did I say that I want you? Oh, if I didn't, I'm a fool, you see. No one knows this more than me. As I come clean, I wonder every day as I look upon your face. true. Oh, if I didn't, oh, fool, you see, no one knows this more than me. 'Cause I come clean. It just took a second, and now we are told that everything is fine. So safety first. All right, good job, folks, taking care of the ones around you, just like we talked about. Thank you for listening. Thank you for doing your part. There's no other way to start that except for the top. Let me start. Thank you. That song's called Upper Hand. Thank you very much for listening. I'm glad everybody's okay out there. I was gonna tell hi. You know, we were invited from a very, very special group of people invited us, and it was an honor to accept the invitation. And you know, we trusted it would be a great thing, but it's been better than we could have imagined. And can you agree that this has been a great, great room to share music in and share connection? Well, we owe that connection and this connection, and we feel a connection now to our good friend Chris, to everybody, the Seminole tribe of Florida. We are so honored to be invited by you personally. And you said some very, very kind words to us last night, and to hear those words from you, it will last a very, very, very long time. And another side story, just as something you might understand. Jeff Ament, there was a bass that he played on the second record of ours, which was called Versus. And he went to, I think he rented it to play it. And then when we were done making the record, he wasn't able to buy it. They had already sold it or something. And it was something that's stuck in his head all these years, 33 years. And our good friend out there, Chris, he says, you know, I think we have that fucking thing. Because they own all of it, you see. And they are caretakers and custodians, and they are also grew up knowing and fighting for justice. And so this was an injustice they felt they could repair. So Jeff showed up at the show last night, and a bass guitar that's been in the clutches of the Hard Rock Cafe for 30 plus years was sitting in the dressing room waiting for Jeff, and that's it right there. What an act of generosity. That's Mr. Chris right there. Thank you, Chris. One, two, three, 4, 2, 3. I seem to recognize your face. That bass, haunting, familiar, yeah. I can't seem to place it. Can I find a candle of dawn to light your warning? Oh, lifetimes they're catching on with me. All these changes stay in place. We're glad we saw this place. So thank you all for taking me. Your hearts and thoughts, they fade. And thoughts they fade. I swear I recognize your breath. Memories like fingerprints, yeah, they're slowly erasing. You will recall, for I'm not. it's been a good night. Yeah. Let's go out on top now. said I'm ready. Oh yeah. I can't remember anything to this very day, except the Lord, the Lord, you know where, yeah. Now I can see, I just stare, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Is something wrong, she said. You're still alive, she said. Oh, but do I deserve to be here? And is that the question? Oh, and it's so, who answers, who answers? I'm still alive, hey, I'm still alive, hey, All right, Florida, till next time. Thank you for Thursday. Thanks for tonight. Thanks for 33 years of hanging out and sharing music together. The privilege has been all ours. Thank you so much. Hi. So let's say goodbye. We love Hollywood. Oh, see them on a wee so I let her say I don't have to ever feel this way again. Oh no, on the wee side, on the front side, let her say I don't have to ever come near. Way again, no. On the west side, I'd like to wish this all away, yeah. And I tried and I phoned and called, I left a message, but nobody was there, yeah. On the west side, on the front side, let her. Oh, yeah, I don't know where was the box or the bag, yeah. But they don't wait. I see them Mr. Michael McCready, Mr. Josh Klinghoffer, the incredible Mr. Jeff Amon, the magnificent Mr. Matt Cameron, the stunning Stone Gossett, the badass Mr. Boom Gaspar. You've been exquisite. We are so grateful for everything tonight. And like I said, over the years, till we see you again, take care of each other, take care of your state, take care of your country, take care of your neighbor. Much love. Thanks for everything. Means a lot. We love you.